on. Hello, welcome to the Mystery Tarot. I'm Natasha. There we go. We are live. Let me check the volume. There we go. It is working. Waiting for people to come into the room. Oh, we have somebody already. So instead of doing a weekly today, I decided to foreshadow the next 19 years. Now, to know exactly which house is going to be affected the most by Pluto in Aquarius, you need to see where Pluto is in your natal chart. Now, you can order a natal chart from me, or you can look it up online and do the research or what have you. Or you can order a compilation from me for $250 or anywhere from 75 to 100 pages. So well worth the price. And, but anyway, Pluto in Aquarius will be affecting, I think, in general, the health and fitness of Virgos. But for me, because I was born before 1972, it's going to be affecting me in the 11th house, right? So that's why we're going to the tarot cards, okay? So you take the information I'm about to give you, combine it or reinterpret it into the house that a Pluto will be transiting through your natal chart, and you will get a pretty good picture as to how it's going to affect you. For instance, Pluto in Capricorn affected me in the 10th house, and I had a lot of evolution and shadow work to do in my 10th house. So, in fact, I started in the industry that I am now 19 years ago. It's right when Pluto went into Capricorn. By the way, the United States was born during during Pluto in Aquarius. And please watch the video that I did about Pluto in Capricorn. That's, if you scroll down, you can watch that. So, I mean, the Native Americans are descended from the Chinese. So, you know, when I say born, I mean in the configuration or organization that it is now. When it was first, this country was first settled by foreigners, or haoles, as we call them in Hawaii. And but the revolution happened at the edge of Pluto in Capricorn and into Pluto in Aquarius. The French Revolution and the American Revolution happened during that tipping point between Pluto in Capricorn and Pluto in Aquarius. So we're going to see the same sort of things during this time too. So you're going to see a lot of reorganization, not only in the US government, but worldwide. And this is when corruption has been exposed during Pluto in Capricorn and then completely destroyed during Pluto in Aquarius. Okay? So those are the energies that are affecting our country as a whole. Okay? So I'm going to do a foreshadow reading. I'm starting a little bit early today because I've been busy all day and I'm just exhausted. So I'm going to go to bed early. But yeah, if you want to get your own Pluto in Aquarius reading, or natal interpretation, please contact me at ministryoftarot.com. Now, when you do contact me for reading, please do not give me, other than the Pluto and Aquarius reading, or birth chart interpret. Sorry, I'm so tired. Birth chart interpretation. Obviously, you're going to have to give me your birthday. But if you want an ordinary reading, that 30-minute, 1 hour, 12-month, do not give me your birth date. Do not give me your sun sign. Okay? All right. So I'm going to do foreshadowings of the next 19 years for Pluto and Aquarius and how it will affect each of the signs. The decks that I have chosen for this is this one by Jane Lyle, which I believe is called the Love and Romance Tarot. This Pinte Florence, an artist who was born in the 30s and lived in Europe, was born and raised in Europe. At any rate, his art was a combination of pulp art and like Soviet communist art and like Art Deco kind of stuff, right? So that's going to be the clarifier. And then the Tarot and Mystical Moments, if we have to clarify the clarifiers. And then just the main theme or advice given by the TV series Tarot. Please like, share, and subscribe because it helps boost the channel. I'm so happy that you're here. And please feel free to chat along. I love hearing from you all. And thank you for subscribing to this channel to help it, okay? I'm so sorry that I'm very low energy today. I just want to make sure that I give you my weekly appear on my live broadcast today, because I know a lot of you who tune in look forward to it, so I don't want to disappoint. So I was drawn to these decks prior to the broadcast, and I said to myself, Pluto and Capricorn, Pluto and Aquarius, all signs, and I was drawn to these 4 decks, okay? All right, now let's begin with Aries. Now these are the main themes that you will be encountering, and you must combine this by looking at your natal chart, okay? Your individual natal chart, even though the Pluto is a generational transit, meaning because it takes so long to ellipse around the sun, okay? I'm not an astrologer, so I didn't look up this stuff beforehand. I only know Virgos, and maybe I'll do some research later on when after I nap or something, and I'll put in the descriptions, right? But for Virgos, if you were born prior to 1972, it'll be in your 11th house, Pluto and Aquarius. It will be in your 12th house. And if we were born 1972 or thereafter, it'll be in your 11th house. So anyway, let's get going. What are the main themes for Aries during Pluto and Aquarius transit? What will be the main themes for Aries people during the Pluto and Aquarius transit? What will be the main themes for Aries people during the Pluto and Aquarius transit? I'm getting like 5th house, like dating and hanging out, and I'd be curious. And if somebody wants to look this stuff up while I'm doing this, that would be very helpful. I'm getting a lot of 5th house energy. Okay. Ooh. So this is the Tower, but let me explain. So you'll have your most evolution in the house that Pluto is transiting in your natal chart, okay? But it's also the most shadow work. So like you're going to do a lot of resolving and fixing of the themes that are in that house, okay? Expect to work through some childhood stuff, even if it's 10th adulthood kind of stuff, all right? Pluto is the same name as Hades, which is haze, okay? Which is governs the netherworld. That's the shadow side of it, okay? Here you have a quintessential Plutonic card. This would be Scorpio energy. But remember, I was drawn to these decks. And here you see lightning strike. It's very traditional, except there's like a big cross on it. And then you have the sign of a woman here. So since I was getting a lot of fifth house vibes while I was shuffling, you might experience sudden love that shakes your world, like it's love at first sight kind of stuff. But the tower, it cleanses just like Pluto and, shadow work cleanses. It's almost like a baptism in fire. You know what I mean? So you're going to experience a lot of unexpected happenings in your life. Probably having to do with relationships or social life. Okay? But you have to look at your natal chart again, right? And then we have the Six of Wands, which is victory. Yeah, you're going to have a lot of success. Everyone will have success and shadow work to do in their lives during Pluto and Aquarius. Your life will change the most in the next 19 years in that house. And then you have Queen of Wands in reverse. Now I'm going to trust my intuit that I was feeling a lot of fifth house stuff. So I'm just going to go with it. But it might be transiting a different house for Aries. Okay? And it depends on what year you were born. So the Queen of Wands in reverse is the quintessential, for me, not your best friend card. So you're going to have successes, especially with Scorpios. And you'll have a lot of success in cleansing your shadow side, especially in terms of your friendship circle, okay? Because this in the upright is my best friend card. In reverse, it's like not so much. You will find out during Pluto in Aquarius who your true friends are and who aren't. Now, the Queen of Wands, if it had a number, would be the number 13, which is tied to death. Okay? Which is also a Plutonic scorpionic energy. You might find that you are telepathically connected to Scorpios during this time, which is a little weird because you're an Aries, right? Because usually it's not, it's like earth and water and fire and air. You know what I mean? One stimulates the other. You're going to have unexpected, the bare bones is you're going to have unexpected sudden victories, even fame, okay? And then you will find out who your true friends are. And you might even have a completely new set of friends at the end of the 19 years. Sometimes the Six of Wands is my homecoming card. Okay, see how the wands almost have behind him, almost has that Eight of Wands feeling. Okay, it is quite possible even that you have victory or fame as an influencer online. People may look up to you. Oh, this is weird. So, say I'm not saying this is going to happen, but say you become a part of a resistance or a militia, right? I'm not saying that's what's going to happen. You'll be the leader of that, of a rebellion of some kind. That really shakes the foundations of whatever house Pluto is transiting in. For instance, if it's like 10th house, you're going to shake up a corporate setting or business setting where you will be victorious, but you're going to have to watch your back. Okay? Right. Okay. So let us clarify. Hi, everybody. I'm sorry I'm so low energy today. I apologize, but I wanted to make sure that I got this reading to you. I appreciate you being here. So let's clarify the Tower. I feel good about the Tower. It makes sense to me. What's this Tower card in the upright mean for Aries during Pluto in Aquarius? I almost want to say, what is the nature of this Tower for Aries during the Pluto in Aquarius transit in the next 19 years? What is the nature of this Tower for Aries people during Pluto in Aquarius? You bring people together, or you spend a lot of time in groups. Boom. 3 people here. Thank you so much for spending your Saturday with me. Oh, yeah. Okay. So you have 2 victory cards, right? I'm clarifying, what does this Tower mean for Aries people during Pluto and Aquarius? And it was clarified by the 5 of Swords. Now, obvious, remember I had the intuition about a war scene or rebellion, or this could be metaphoric or it could be literal. Okay, take it, you'll know by the end of 19 years. But you win over 2 others. You're seen as a leader. If there's a natural disaster, you organize the recovery of that. And a lot of mental energy and battle of wits, fast movement, fast responses. And then the Empress in reverse. So even though you'll be in groups, okay, when you come to my channel, you're going to get the good, bad, and the ugly, and the astonishing, okay? I'm not going to gloss. Okay? The foundations of your life, and it may affect a population of people, because I keep seeing groups, right? I heard the skies go black. I don't even want to get into that. I'm not going to explore that. That's like too heavy for me and I won't be able to sleep later. People look to you to lead, to fix things. And you do. And you do it with mental agility and critical thinking and logic and by your wits. But during this time, it may be a situation where people are in lack, okay? And you experience, if you're a man, you experience a Empress in reverse who's not your best friend, but you're still going to be victorious, so who cares, okay? Especially if we get the Justice card in the upright. Okay? Wow, did I lose someone already? I'm sorry. Pluto, now people will ask themselves, why should I worry about Pluto? It's so far away. The gravitational pull is almost imperceptible, okay, on the Earth. Yeah, but just remember what happened to you over the 19 years, that one part of your life where it was just so intense, right? So Pluto didn't disappear from the sky or the galaxy, okay? It's moved into another sign, so it's going to now affect you in a different area. So wouldn't you have liked to known in 2008, prepared yourself for the Pluto in Capricorn transit, right? I'm just saying, okay? So what kind of victory are you going to have? What does the Six of Wands mean for Aries during the Pluto in Aquarius transit? What does the Six of Wands in the upright mean for all Aries during the Pluto in Aquarius transit for the next 19 years? I had a weird intuit. I only got like a fleeting part of it. And it was almost like a song, but it mentioned lemons, but like in a happy way. So I feel like you're going to be happy. Remember, I was hearing this while shuffling for the victory card. Ooh, this is weird. It's the card we don't speak of. However, I was drawn to this deck. And here you see like a face and a hand making the sign of that name that starts with a B that I'm not going to say out loud. Okay? You could hold a gun to my head. I'm not going to say that name of that thing out loud. Okay? Because we don't want to summon it. Okay? But this is a naturally defiant. You're going to be victorious. Even though there's lack around you, you will have more than others will. Either because people give you tithings out of respect because you're a leader. I know this sounds really far-fetched. People will look up to you, will expect you to lead, and bring in material abundance for others. In other words, this squeak is driving me crazy, by the way, so I'm going to change chairs. That chair came with a squeak. Sorry. People will expect you to lead. They'll, I want to say almost worship you in a way. You'll be shown great respect. Okay? If you accept the challenges and the energies of Pluto during the next 19 years. Okay? In order to lead, You might have to be ruthless in a way. And you're going to have to be obsessed with doing things the right way and getting the best results in the most quickest way possible. And of course, here you have the Three of Pentacles. This is the Architect's card. This is also, promotion, raise. See how people are bringing tidings? They'll bring you food and money and I don't know. You'll be shown a lot of respect, but people will expect results from you. They're not giving it for nothing. Okay? Thank you for thinking this strategy all through. We couldn't do. Without you, keep doing that. We'll keep following you and feed you and make sure you have everything, but please take us to our end goal, right? How weird is that? And you'll be victorious. That's your central card, is victory. Okay? There'll be towers. There'll be ups and downs. And there's someone who's not your best friend. I mean, what comes to mind is Marcus Aurelius and the Kaiser of Rome. Caesar, as you know. My minor in college was classical Latin, okay? Kaiser is how you pronounce it correctly, but it's Caesar. Someone's going to betray you, especially if we get, and someone meaningful that you don't expect. So the best way to strategize is to not fully trust everyone with anything important to you. Until the person or the traitor is found out. And it could be year 1 or it could be year 19. I mean, look at Sean Diddy. He went through the whole Pluto and Capricorn. I mean, there were rumors that were upticking about what he was doing. But it wasn't, and then Pluto went into Aquarius, and then it retrograded or appeared to go backwards in the sky in Pluto and Capricorn for one more shot before it left for good for the next 240 years. And that's when he was arrested. And that's when he was really fully exposed, right? So, I mean, it could happen any time during the 19 years, and it will sting. Unless you protect yourself by not fully trusting anybody. Take it how it resonates. I'm just telling you what the cards mean to me after 35 years of reading. What is the... Oh, thank you for the like. What's this Queen of Wands in reverse mean for Aries? During the Pluto in Aquarius transit in the next 19 years. What's this Queen of Wands in the reverse mean for Aries? During the next 19 years, while Pluto's in Aquarius. So I'm not getting the tinglies, so I'm going to force a cut. Wow. The Four of Swords in reverse, right? In the upright, it's the enforced rest. It's recovering from illness card, right? This is, you know, when you're up and about again, right? I'm trying to find the identity or the clues as to who this would be. They might be sick a lot. You might have to take up the slack on that. I mean, you could join the military, right? and you become like a staff sergeant, lieutenant colonel, or whatever it is. So this could be a soldier in your company. 8 of Wands in reverse. It's someone who tries to get you fired. So I don't know if you're experiencing this in the 10th house. Here people want you to rebuild something or build something, because that's the Architect's card, right? And there might be a spiritual aspect of it. I'm going to move back to the 6 of Wands. Here's the 6 of Wands. All right. Victory over good and evil. Because look, there's a priest. There's a nun, right? Here you just see a void. Right? The Queen of Wands may be sickly or a hypochondriac. You always have to take up their slack somehow. And with the 8 of Wands in reverse, isn't it kind of interesting that in the upright, it's someone sprinting across a plane, but in reverse, it almost looks like somebody falling to the earth in the mountains, right? But this is my online communications card, but it's also my firing and layoff card in the reverse. This will appear to be a very stable relationship, like totally trustworthy, because you have 4s and you have 8s, right? And it might even be someone that you live with, because you have this 4. And it might be someone that you work with, because here's the 8. Right? So I know it's a little vague. I tried to narrow it down for you. But they might appear sickly. Or, this is kind of weird. They might be into nutrition, like in a obsessive way. Like a warrior vegan or something. Okay, that was weird. Alrighty then, let's just go ahead and wrap this up. That's an interesting reading. I wonder what's coming up. I mean, just in general for everybody. But Aries is the warrior. Because your main focus in this lifetime, irregardless of your, or in combination with your natal chart and transits, like such as this is going to help form a new, not even aspect of it, it's like you reinvent yourself due to circumstances beyond your control. But you end up controlling a part of it. Okay? People will identify you, and you will identify as a warrior, as a leader, as a builder, as a connector of groups. Okay? But there is an enemy around you at some point in the next 19 years. I wish I could narrow it down for you. Other than that, okay. What is the main theme of the next 19 years? Now, I'm only going to pull one card for this. Now, I don't trust, and you shouldn't trust readers who pull full fucking decks, okay? Of course, you're going to get every explanation and possibility in the world when they pull, like, 3 entire decks in front of you, okay? If you want a very specific or essence of an answer, then the less cards you pull. That's why I only pulled 3. Just give me the main themes. So that's why I'm going to, what is the essence of the theme you're going to experience in the next 19 years? What is the main overall theme of the next 19 years for Aries during the Pluto in Aquarius transit? What is the main theme for Aries in the next 19 years during the Pluto in Aquarius transit? I heard dealing with deception. Like, this feels like people, like people close to you. In other words, it's not necessarily government corruption, but it's social and cultural within your tier. Your first tier of people around you, right? Yeah. Ace of Pentacles. Abundance. Remember how I said that there will be a tower, and it might, for instance, if there's like another Great Depression, you'll be seen as a leader somehow. I don't know if it's tied to music or creativity or broadcasting. Remember the influencer came up, right? There's a microphone there. It's in the upright, thank God. Your main theme is you will identify more with getting as much as you can in the next 19 years. With the help of a group and leading groups. People will look up to you. You might even become famous, like I said. That's quite a possibility. Okay? At least there's nothing hindering that in the cards, right? At least there's nothing hindering that in the cards. Sorry, I had to stretch. That's an interesting reading. Okay, well, right out of the gate, man. Hi, Kiki Law. Gracious greetings. Thank you, babe. I appreciate you being here. We're doing a little something different today. We're doing the foreshadows for Pluto in Aquarius. Now we're going to move on to Taurus. Thank you for being here. And maybe at the end I will unbox this wide angle Rider-Waite for you. Kind of an interesting deck. Okay. What's coming up? What's the main themes for Taurus during the Pluto in Aquarius transit for the next 19 years? What are the main themes Taurus will be dealing with during the Pluto in Aquarius transit during the next 19 years? What are the main themes for Tauruses during the Pluto in Aquarius transit during the next 19 years? I'm getting that that TV show theme for Married with Children. Love and marriage, go together like a horse and carriage. I mean, I'm getting that theme song in my head. So I don't know if it's transversing through your 7th house or what. but this would be close relationships, like romantic relationships. The first card you have is the Nine of Wands. The other shoe drops, or you drop your boundaries during Pluto and Aquarius, or you learn how to do that. Ten of Wands, so a lot of action-oriented cards so far. Wands represent action, right? And motivation. Okay, so you might have your ambitions sparked up during this time, especially in ending things and completing things, right? And then you have the Four of Cups in reverse. I feel like whatever it is you're going, if you were like in a zombie state or listless during Pluto and Capricorn, you find your ambition in the next 19 years. You might even build a house during that time. But this is, overcoming an obstacle, like a major one. You can see your goal in the distance and you're just going for it, right? Whether it's building a house or climbing a mountain or whatever, whether literal or metaphorical, okay? You had this in reverse, but in the upright, for me, this is not Wounded Warrior, okay? I don't know where that came from. Typically, in the Rider-Waite, he's wearing a bandage. He is representing a soldier, okay? But for me, after 35 years of reading, this card is someone who's standing their ground, protecting a territory, putting up or maintaining or being a sentry of a fence line, right? Putting up boundaries and keeping them there. But you're also waiting to hear news. This is my waiting for the other shoe to drop. So things that you've been wondering about for a long time, you get answers on. Probably whatever questions or main questions you had for spirituality, because this is the number 9 card tied to Hermit. Or about luck and changes of cycle and chapters in your life. Big changes tied to your 10th house right here. Four Cups in the reverse is a fear of rejection, is a fear of being alone, okay? That's the only unpositive card you have. So this will be your big shadow Pluto challenge, according to the cards, okay? But see how in the upright this person's self-protecting? In reverse, no. This person, your essential, is totally exposed, right? And this person is dropping their boundaries. Here they're protecting their territory. In reverse, no. So you might be spiritually more open. You might be heavily ambitious. I mean, Tauruses are ambitious anyway because their whole focus in this lifetime is making money and their relationship to money and how it's made. But here, there's a quest to anchor yourself in a certain place, okay? But then again, fear of rejection, fear of boredom, fear of being alone. So there might be a tad bit of emotional instability here and there, okay? Okay, so let's take the Pinte Florence deck to clarify. Gee, Liz, I'm glad to see you too. I love seeing you. You were so sweet to come here every week. I appreciate you. It's another themed reading. What do you think of the Pluto in Aquarius foreshadow readings? What did you think of the 2025 foreshadow readings? Did you watch that? Okay, I want to know what this 4 means, right? What does this 4 cups in reverse mean for Tauruses? During the Pluto in Aquarius transit for the next 19 years. What does the 4 cups in reverse mean for Tauruses during the Pluto in Aquarius transit over the next 19 years? I saw the color green, which is either growth or money. Now remember, I was shuffling for this card, right? It's either growth or money, right? But I heard the love and marriage theme again. So if you're single, you maybe, that still might be a challenge during Pluto and Aquarius while you adapt to being emotionally self-sufficient. You're still going to be confident or express a confidence. This is the Queen of Wands in the upright. Or you will find a friend, specifically a fire sign friend, who's like a best friend, right? And that will fulfill a void. So if you're not romantically connected or marrying somebody or married to somebody, you'll have a best friend that just like fulfills you too. Or you could be marrying, because I kept hearing that theme. In my head. Now, what does that theme, the words mean? You know, that marriage is a natural outcome to being in love. If you're a normal person, okay? If you date to marry, right? Because most people date to have sex. But really the point of dating is to get to know somebody so you can, you know, come together because you're meant to, and they're your soulmate. You know, whether you stay with them or not, you were meant to have that experience with someone. At any rate, I don't even want to get into that bit. Somebody feels a void. You develop you get a best friend, and probably the person you marry will be your best friend. And you'll be afraid of losing them, you know? And maybe that's what sparks the ambition, like, oh, I gotta build a really strong foundation for this man or this woman, right? I need to pull down my boundaries and open myself up to love, marriage, emotionally, right? So your ambitions will be awakened. You'll probably fall in love and marry, and that person will be your best friend. That's what it looks like to me. It looks like you may have a challenge in your 10th house, or a change, not a change in, your ambition will change. It will be heightened, like greatly heightened, like noticeably heightened, okay? But you want to build something solid. Okay, so let's clarify the 10 of Wands. Now, what comes after the 10 of Wands? The Ace of Wands, right? What's this 10 of Wands in the upright mean for Tauruses during the Pluto and Aquarius transit for the next 19 years? What does the 10 of Wands in the upright mean for Tauruses during Pluto and Aquarius for the next 19 years. Oh, good. I'm glad you thought them interesting. Those are my foreshadow readings. Because remember, I had the channel for about 6 years, and then I took a year and a half off. But they were my most popular and seemingly most accurate are my annuals and the foreshadow readings. So, yeah, I'm glad you found them interesting. Thank you for sharing that. What's this Ten of Wands in the upright mean for Tauruses during the Pluto and Aquarius transit for the next 19 years? So I'm getting 2 cards. Well, that one was first, and this one was second. The first card you have to clarify the Ten of Wands in the upright is the Two of Pentacles in the upright. You may be trying to build your money. But it looks like you're trying to balance people as well. So I don't know if that's a family. But see how it's kind of like sitting on his shoulders. This is a welcome burden in the upright. In reverse, it's like, no, it's not worth it. In the upright, whatever the burden, it's worth it. And it requires a lot of balance and planning in all areas of your life. Because you'll be wanting to move forward. With a Chariot. Okay, so I don't know if you're connected with a Cancer sign. At any rate, here you can see somebody's chariot is stuck in the mud, and then somebody comes along and saves it. Saves him, you know. That might be a recurring theme in the next 19 years. Help when you need it the most. But most of the time you don't, it looks like. But there'll be help when you need it most. I don't know if it's from a water sign who just wants to really take care of you. It looks like to me, right? Now, if pages had a number, it would be the number 11, which is tied to the Justice card or the Strength card, depending on what deck you use, right? But in most decks, it's the Justice card. Remember, love and marriage, Justice card can symbolize marriage. If you're not married, you get married during the 19 years, and that person will be your best friend. And it'll trigger your need or desire to take care of them if you're a dude. And if you're a woman, you desire to not only create your own stability, like making your own money, but you will also drop your defenses and build something together with someone. So I wouldn't be surprised if you looked at your natal charts and find that Pluto could be like in your 8th house or your 2nd house. I don't know. It's generational. Either way, or whatever the case may be, wherever Pluto is in your chart at the time of your birth, next 19 years, it'll be affecting you like in the 10th and 7th house matters or arenas. Okay? All right. That was for Leo or Virgo. I resonate with both signs. Oh, good. I was like, I hope I don't marry a FEMA worker for railroads, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they'll be disbanded for the most part. Um, what is the main overall theme of experience for Tauruses during the Pluto and Aquarius transit for the next 19 years? What will be the overall theme for Taurus during the Pluto and Aquarius transit for the next 19 years? Boom. Oh, the one we don't speak of. Yeah, ambition. This is the significator for Capricorn, who is all about 10th house ambition, right? You can see in this TV tarot, there's people in phone booths, right? And they look, I think they're like time traveling. But there's like you'll be obsessed with ambition and building something, not only for yourself, like your nest egg, but in conjunction or for someone else. So you'll be dealing with a lot of strong Capricorn energies, 10th house, right? And here's the Chariot again, little house on the prairie. Definitely, I'm going to put it back in the deck, but definitely travel, because you got 2 9th house cards, okay? Short-term, long-term traveling migration, but all tied to ambition, right? Interesting. So I see a major home move in your future. And quite possibly even a pilgrimage. Okay. Thank you for spending your Saturdays with me, guys. What are the main themes Geminis will be dealing with for the next 19 years while Pluto is in Aquarius? What are the main themes Geminis will be dealing with for the next 19 years while Pluto is in Aquarius? Strength. You might be dealing with health issues, not necessarily health issues, but you'll be concerned with nutrition, okay? Nutrition and caring for others. A Leo might be important, right? A Leo might be important in your life. But see how she's caring for a unicorn? And the next card you have is the Chariot in reverse. Wherever you are now, you're probably going to stay in the next 19 years. It's like you're anchored, right? But you could be traveling too, I guess. It is in reverse. And look, in the upright, it looks like a halt. So you might be traveling, but I feel like you're going to be anchored. And then you have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse because a lot of waiting or harvesting. If you invested in something in, well, Pluto was in Capricorn, you live off or harvest or gain the ROI on your investment. Whether it's antique, motor vehicles, or you invest in you could benefit from a life insurance policy as well. You might care for someone who is sick, or you might have these challenges yourself. I don't feel the latter. I feel like you're taking care of somebody. But you could be taking care of animals as well. Sorry, my hair is tangled. It's making me crazy. You could be taking care of animals as well, okay? Specifically horses. But I also feel you could be studying the occult, which is kind of different, right? Okay, let's clarify. I do feel you harvest some kind of, like you're stable financially. But you might benefit from a life insurance policy. Okay. Kind of like an inheritance. So let's clarify that one. What's the Seven of Pentacles in reverse mean for Geminis? I almost said in love and romance. While Pluto is in Aquarius during the next 19 years, what's the Seven of Pentacles? In reverse mean for Geminis during the Pluto and Aquarius transit during the next 19 years. Now I'm trying to get like 19 years of energy. So that's why I'm just really kind of meditative while I'm shuffling. I see the card. The World in reverse. I think you're anchored somewhere, like I said. There isn't a whole lot of movement. Not a whole lot of travel either. And travel might be even restricted, maybe that's why. But I think monetarily, you're good. You're super good with the Empress and the upright. If you do gain an inheritance or an insurance, like you get an insurance payout, it's probably from a woman who is an Empress to you. Whether it be a wife or older sister or mother or grandmother or auntie, right? Okay, so let's clarify the Strength card. You'll be concerned with nutrition, just like health stuff. So if you're not taking care of someone or taking care of animals or taking care of yourself, you'll be more concerned about overall health, okay? So I don't know if the Pluto is in your 6th house or what. So you might want to check that. What's the Strength card in the upright mean? It's in the upright, so that's good, okay? It's all about healing the body. Not necessarily because you're sick, you're just healing. you're treating your body more respectfully, right? What's the Strength card in the upright mean for Geminis? During the next 19 years while Pluto is in Aquarius. What's the Strength card in the upright mean for Geminis? While Pluto is in Aquarius in the next 19 years. So we're clarifying the Strength card. I don't know if you're dealing with a water-moon combination, or sorry, a water-Leo combination person, but the moon is in reverse. One moment, please. Who is it?
Hello, sure. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Bye-bye.
It's weird that Amazon wants signatures now. What is it that I ordered again? Oh, yes. Got it. Speaking of health. Oh, my God, I needed that. Okay. The moon in the upright is secrets, moonlighting, addictions, alcoholism, gambling. But it's also healing, too. Seeing things in a different light. You might be caring for a water sign. Okay. Scorpio, Pisces. Or you might learn the secrets of good health, or like, that says self-care, right? Clarified further by the King of Pentacles. You're going to be financially stable. You'll be anchored most likely, according to my intuits and the cards, in one place. Like pretty much where you are now. Or if you move early on in the Pluto and Aquarius, you'll be there for the next 19 years. You'll marry somebody, if you're not married now, you'll marry someone just like full on concerned, like their focus is on money. And I don't know if they gamble. And maybe that's what you're healing. Okay, I'm getting like a gambling thing. And then Knight of Cups. Whoever they are, they're going to love you. Strong water. Strong Leo. Okay, let's clarify the Chariot card. If you're wondering if somebody loves you, they do. Okay? And you'll find your Prince Charming or Princess Charming during the next 19 years. And you'll settle down. But there's a caring component or a healing component, right? What does this Chariot card in reverse mean for Geminis? During the next 19 years, while Pluto is in Aquarius, I'm seeing the number 7, which is 7th house. But of course, it's the number of the Chariot card too. King of Cups in reverse. I mean, the King of Cups in reverse is not great. Now, you have two kings, as a tag cluster mean a business cooperative, right? So you might fall in love or be given a love offer during the next 19 years by someone you work with or you are associated by work with. But if they're a Cancer sign, because you got strong Cancer here, because you have the Moon card and you have the Knight of Cups, and you have the King of Cups in reverse. They're a master manipulator. But you know what? It's going to be healing. Either healing or they cause confusion. I'm not crazy about the King of Cups in reverse, because with the Three of Swords in reverse, that's someone who gaslights. Okay? I'm just saying. Fool. If you're with a water sign during Aquarius, Pluto and Aquarius, it's going to be up and down with them. Okay, so, you know, these are fates, not destiny, okay? You have somebody, potentially, who could be a little bit narcissistic. They'll either love bomb you and then, you know, create confusion and gaslighting and not be serious about the relationship. But again, you're carrying the Empress energy. I don't know if you get stuck, you're stuck in a cycle with this person. So why do you get tarot readings? So if you know who this person is already, and you met them or developed something during Pluto in Capricorn where they were exposed, you can only blame yourself for staying with them during Pluto in Aquarius. You'll be even more tightly anchored to this person if you don't make a change. And you know what? I'm getting like abusive energies too, not so much physical, but like mental. And this, you know, men and women who've been abused, they tend to learn or fall into a pattern where they're comforting their abuser afterwards because they feel so badly. Oh, I'll never do it again, that kind of stuff. I forgive you. It's okay, you know. But I don't think it's okay. So one of your challenges might be to not love the one you're with, but love someone who deserves your love. Okay, let somebody else heal this person if you know who this is. If you don't know who I'm talking about because you haven't dated in years or whatever it is, you're going to meet somebody who needs immense amounts of healing. Maybe they gamble. Maybe they have vices. Maybe they go from being seriously romantic to playing the field. It's constant fighting and healing, right? It looks like you're a healer, at least in the next 19 years. And that's why you're going to have to really guard against, if you're single now, guard against people who are sick, whether sick in the heart, sick in the psyche, coming to you from healing and then dumping you when you've healed them. Okay? Basically using your energy like a vampire. Okay? That might be one of the challenges. You need to take control. Money looks good. Like, you're okay. But you need to be I almost said dominatrix. The matriarch and the master of all that you survey. Because an empress is the supreme ruler. Or should be. Okay, let's get the main theme. Oh, yeah. Yeah. If he creates confusion, that is a form of abuse. So just take it how it resonates. Okay. What is the main overall theme which Geminis will be dealing with during Pluto and Aquarius for the next 19 years? What is the main overall theme for Geminis during the next 19 years while Pluto is in Aquarius? I heard loving the self first, which totally makes sense. And I usually don't get sentences if you've watched my channel for a while. Whenever I'll get like words, like buzzwords, right? But when I get full sentences, that's usually indicative of a warning. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You'll be wanting to, you'll have enough, but it won't be like over the top abundance, right? But you'll want to like, it's not like you're social, okay? Again, the theme of anchoring, being almost like a homebody and finding pleasure in that. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. See how it kind of almost looks like a combination of the Six of Wands and the Nine of Wands? Right? You have two knights, as the tarot cluster means meeting old friends. So you will at least get in touch with old friends during the next 19 years. And it may be pleasure, maybe not. I'm not sure. But it'll be a soulmate interaction that will have long, or should have long impact. Okay? Someone offers love, but not money. And see how the Knight of Cups carries a switch in his hands? I didn't notice that before. Because I was like sitting here without my glasses going, is that a sword? Like, did I read that card wrong? No. That's what he beats the horse with to make it go where... So you might be connecting with someone who's a bit of a control freak. But they don't give to the relationship like they should. But your overall theme is... You're on the cusp of a brand new money cycle, even though you seem self-sufficient. It looks like you're living off a small bounty of money. You could get that online, but it might be like a feast or famine kind of thing. You know, so there's like a warning to save money during the next 19 years, or save for a rainy day, because you might need it. Okay. Now we're going to read for Leos. Oh no, Cancers. We're going to read for Cancer signs. I'm ahead of myself. Yeah, I do too. I like staying at home and watching documentaries and reading books and learning stuff, you know, and then being with you guys as well. So help build this channel as soon as I reach 10,000 subscribers, I'll be scheduling more readings. Not that I'm holding back. I will find the time to do more readings, okay? Not just weekly readings, okay? So please share this channel. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate it. Now we're reading for Cancers. What is the main themes for Cancer signs during the next 19 years while Pluto is in Capricorn? What is coming up? What are the main themes for Cancer signs while Pluto is in Capricorn for the next 19 years? What are the main themes for Cancer signs while Pluto is in Aquarius? Okay, let's do that over because I think I said Capricorn. What are the main themes for Cancer signs while Pluto is in Aquarius for the next 19 years? What are the main themes for Cancer signs while Pluto is in Aquarius for the next 19 years? What are the main themes that Cancers will be dealing with while Pluto is in Aquarius for the next 19 years? I heard one more heartache. You know, that could be anything. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, okay? But I heard it, so I have to tell you. One more heartache. Five of Swords in reverse. If you fight with two people during the Pluto and Aquarius transit, you may lose to two people. You may lose a battle, in other words. And then the Two of Swords. You'll find balance in your decision making, or you'll find balance in self-protection. It is in the upright. And then you have the Four of Wands energy. One more heartache, right? Because the Four of Wands in reverse is that's a breaking off an engagement, a broken marriage proposal, someone leaving you at the altar, being evicted from your home, okay? But your central, it could be any of those. That's why we have to clarify. But your central is you're decisive. If this was in reverse, I'll say, you're kind of like foggy minded. You'll be faced with a lot of decisions, but you can't make them. Okay, so it's good that it's in the upright, right? Hi, Michelle Muche. Oh, I love you guys joining me. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Okay, let's clarify. Thank you for everyone being here. I love you guys. I don't know what my hair is doing. I think I'm going to go to the hairdresser and have like a whole new hairstyle. Or at least coloring. What do you think, guys? Should I get bangs? Right now it's all one length. Like it's all like here. What's this Four of Wands in reverse mean for Cancer signs? So you have instability in your own fourth house. You'll have instability or defeat in your fifth house matters. which could mean romance or recreational sex. And in your second house matters, you might be okay. Because it's balanced, right? So your money may be balanced. So I don't think this is an eviction card. It could be like a broken... Remember, I heard one more heartbreak or heartache. Okay, I'll get some bangs then. Thank you for your input. What's this Four of Wands mean for Cancer signs? What does this Four of Wands mean for Cancer signs? During Pluto and Aquarius for the next 19 years. Move these up. So you'll be dealing, according to the cards, 5th house matters, 2nd house matters, 4th house matters. Oh, yeah. Oh, God. So remember, my intuit during the main shuffle before I even pulled any cards was one more heartache. Okay? As far as 4th house matters, house, home, security, a marriage relationship, a romantic engagement, you have the 7 of Swords, which is deception, right? Here you see 2 people riding along, and then you see like 2 bandits lying in wait with them. So this to me is theft. I got a very... Okay, so when I say I get a specific message, I don't mean my reading is just for one person. Okay, that's not... What I'm getting is, when I say that, I mean a specific storyline, which most likely you as a Cancer sign will experience some form or variation of this, like fraudulent real estate deals, for instance. Or that's the strongest. Like you buy a house and it's like a fake title company or something. And someone steals, you know, like 300 grand from you. You have to watch your home and security and family and marriage partners when you get this combination. I mean, for like the next 19 years. I'm sorry to make you like think about that shit, okay? I apologize. But that's what the cards are telling me. And Page of Cups in reverse is like my sorry, not sorry card. Okay? I feel like a strong real estate, like this could be a trespasser that just won't leave, okay, from your land and is trying to attain possession through, you know, a sustained period of encroachment. So if you have like a big piece of land, I would routinely walk that land, like all of it, okay? Walk along the whole boundary, you know, lock up your driveways, but then you have to also maybe install a security system as well. But remember, I heard one more heartache, and that kind of implied like a relationship. So you might, especially if you're interacting with the water sign, remember, sorry, not sorry. This is like somebody who's not sorry for their actions. They feel entitled. They feel like the world owes them. Now remember, the first card that I pulled for you is that you lose to 2 others. There's some kind of battle. Ultimately, there's peace and you can make decisions, okay? So you'll be dealing with real estate deception or some kind of deception in a relationship. Whether it be business, it seems romantic, it seems like a marriage. You gotta watch what belongs to you. And I don't care what anybody says. If you're a wife, you belong to the husband. And same thing with the husband. You belong to the wife. You know what I mean? There is a semi-possession aspect, okay? What is this 5 of Swords in reverse mean for Cancer signs? I mean, you are your own person. It's just, you know. You know what I mean. I'm so tired, you guys. But I am able to read the cards. So what does the 5 of Swords in reverse mean for Cancer signs? Well, Pluto is in Aquarius for the next 19 years. I heard Stuck on You. Not the song, just Stuck on You, like it was real monotone. I mean, this is my stalker card. This is my lying in wait card, okay? This is the home in reverse. You got to watch for stalkers too. This person may think that they're married to you and think that they're entitled to you. That's kind of like a weird variation of the storyline I'm getting in my head. So take it how it resonates or guard yourself from it all. What's the 5 of Swords in reverse mean for Cancer signs? Well, Pluto's in Aquarius for the next 19 years. Okay, I'm going to force a cut because I'm not getting the tinglies. Oh, yeah. In this death card, someone leaves behind a skeleton, but then is looking at a treasure chest while they're walking away from someone who has died. Okay? You lose a battle. You lose a battle with someone, possibly a Scorpio. I almost get like, especially with the magician sitting at the table. There's an old Swedish film. It's an Ingmar Bergman film. I think it's called The Seventh Sign or The Seventh Seal or something like that. It has it's one of the earliest films that starred that Swedish actor Max von Sydow. And what he does is he's a knight, but then he comes across the Grim Reaper, and in order to save his soul or be able to walk away because he's supposed to die, he challenges the Grim Reaper to a chess game. And then like the rest of the film is about this chess game. But during the chess game, it almost has like a Dinner with Andre kind of feel where they're talking about really deep subjects, right? It's a battle of wits. And you're in danger of losing this battle. Possibly with a Scorpio, an Aries, Gemini, Virgo. But it has to do with resources. And that ties in to the real estate stuff. Right? Someone taking money or property away from you or trying to. Not necessarily through divorce. But see how in this magician card, you see how he's like, I don't know what that game where you have the 3 cups and you try to guess where the ball is, right? there's a lot of shyster energy here. And it's a battle of wits. And in the center of it is a decision. You're going to have to weigh the pros and cons of what your intuit is telling you about someone or a group of people, or at least two other people. At least two other people. You might be the victim, or potentially the victim, of a con artist duo. And it's a battle of wits. They're professional. They've done this over and over and over again. It's a battle of wits. It's a chess game. Okay? And it could be kind of considered life and death, because if you lose, you'll lose a lot. Potentially. So you're going to have to guard yourself against this, especially in real estate deals. Okay? That seems to be... And two people. So if two people come to you, or it's a business with just two people, you're like, hey, I got this piece of land. Make sure you research their company. I don't know. You have the Magician card in the upright. So you're trying to manifest something. You're trying to manifest a foundation or a territory. Strong real estate vibes, okay? I'm just saying. Okay, what's this Two of Swords in the upright mean for Cancer signs? I heard in the light of day. During Pluto and Aquarius for the next 19 years. So you're in danger of falling into this trap. So this is not destiny, okay? This is fate. So you can guard yourself against this, right? But on the other hand, or parallel to that, you are having strong manifestation. You are able to transform your life. Two of Wands in reverse. To clarify, the Two of Swords in reverse. Now, when you have two twos, that means partnership issues. Okay? Remember, I said it's a duo. And then you have the Page of Pentacles. I mean, this could be like a Ponzi scheme too. They said for a small investment, you can get like this big ROI, but then the money is taken. Or, you know, fractional home ownership. Something like that. It has to do with real estate. I just know it does. Okay? All right. Let's get your overall. What's the overall main theme for Cancer signs while Pluto is in Aquarius for the next 19 years? What is the main theme for Cancer signs while Pluto is in Aquarius for the next 19 years? What is the main themes for Cancer signs while Pluto is in Aquarius for next 19 years? Or conversely, or not conversely, another variation is that you have a property already and there's encroachment or people trying to take it from you. And it's a duo. Okay? Here you have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Did you get the King of Pentacles? Or was that the other side? Okay. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Now, in the upper, because this is the TV series Tarot, this is Murder, She Wrote. This is one of the themes, right? In the upright, she's a researcher. She's a good writer. Here we have the Magician card, which is the writer's card, right? Here she examines the evidence, right? Here, maybe she can't see the evidence readily or can't see the mystery of it at first, okay? But this is also vanity and gold digging in reverse. So you might be meeting up with a gold digger who is down on their luck and wants money. And then you have the Queen of Swords in reverse. This is not great. It's a duo, and it's probably a couple of women. It could be. But then, you know, they're in reverse, so they could be men too. So I'm sorry to confuse. This is all about evidence. This is what I went to university for, forensic anthropology. Okay? We find a piece of something in a setting, and we study it and try to interpret it and solve the mystery of it. In reverse, as a tarot cluster, gossip. Right? I'm not going to pull any more cards. Yeah, you're going to have to guard yourself during the next 19 years. I'm sorry to make you paranoid like that. I apologize. What are you going to do? That's why you get tarot readings, right? If you protect yourself, you should be fine. And if you do the research. But you're going to have to dig deeper, more deeply than normal. Okay? Because thieves will hide their true identity. They'll take steps to do that. And then they'll disappear. Right? So you can't find them. If it's a real estate deal or a real estate offer or money for your real estate, it'll look good on paper and it'll look completely legit. But the company itself and the people themselves, those are not their names. And that company is a front. And you're not the first. That seems important to say. Okay? All right. And now we're going to read for Leos. I know some men like that. They want to be taken care of by women who are stable. Yeah, they want to be healed. And if the men can't take care of themselves, they're not men. They can go home to mom. Or they can live out in the street. I have a soft spot for homeless people. But if someone's taking advantage of me, I'll just kick them right out. Luckily, I haven't had to do that in over 20 years. At any rate, yeah. It has to be a normal relationship where everybody knows their part. You know what I mean? I've always had to take care of men before, and I'm just not going to do it anymore. You know? Because they've taken everything from me over and over again. But you know what? I was the schmuck that allowed them to do it, so. Good for you. That's why when I fell in love with someone, like pretty much at first sight, even though I fought it like 5 years ago. Luckily, they're not available anyway. And plus, you know, the situation was like not a natural situation. Like I wouldn't do it anyway if I thought I could. You know, at any rate, the circumstances weren't right. They're unavailable anyway. So when I fell in love like 5 years ago, I was shocked, you know, because that's not normal for me. I don't fall like that for people. The reason why I bring that up is that no matter how much you feel for someone, sometimes it just ain't right. You know what I mean? What are you going to do? He always tries to come back, but it's nope. Always. You mean he hasn't left yet? Yeah, you got to stop interacting with him completely, like ghost. And they'll just move on. Anyway, let's read for Leos. What's coming for Leos in the next 19 years? What are the main themes for Leos for the next 19 years while Pluto was in Capricorn? Is in Capricorn. Oh, God. I got distracted. What are the main themes for Leos while Pluto is in Aquarius for the next 19 years? What are the main themes Leos will be dealing with? I'm so happy you guys are here. While Pluto is in Aquarius for the next 19 years. What's coming up for one of the main themes for Leos while Pluto is in Capricorn for the next 19 years? Okay, worst cut. Seven of Wands. But remember, I was attracted to this deck, so it almost looks like pickup sticks to me, even though Seven of Wands in the upright is tied to the 7th house of relationships. And this person is not standing their ground or defending themselves, right? But it's almost like you got these structural, it's almost like you're building a boundary around yourself, guarding yourself. And then you have the Emperor card in the upright. Even though it doesn't match, I heard Master Manipulator in my head. But I'm not saying it's you, and I'm not saying... You might have somebody around you that you're maybe a boss or a father figure or someone who's higher up on the echelon that you kind of have to interact with, and they seem okay, and they probably are okay, but sometimes you just have to like guard yourself against them or protect yourself. Maybe because they feel threatened by you, because the 8 of Pentacles in reverse is that you will master a skill or a profession or a position. You will master something during the next 19 years, Leo. And you'll also be self-protective. But you might also become a leader, or I heard lead a nation. But, you know, there's a domain that you will have that you will be the figurehead of. Possibly because you're a master, and possibly because you know how to set things up for protection. I mean, you might be starting a security company. I mean, that's a very rudimentary interpretation of that. It's not necessarily a storyline that I'm hearing in my head, but I'm just giving that as an example. These 3 cards seem to be working in conjunction with each other, like they're tied. They're not subplots, in other words. Okay? cool. It doesn't feel weird or icky in any way. I mean, they're all cards that are in the perfect orientations. Oh, God. That's someone who's obsessed with you. Yeah. So I've had like 6 profound stalkers where I had to like leave town or leave my job or, heavily adjust my life to avoid them. And one thing that I learned eventually is that if they could be like right in front of you and you just pretend that they're not there because they feed off the interaction. And it's almost like you reset a timer every time you start talking to them again. Because you don't want to be, at first you don't want to be a bitch, right? Like, hey, I'm not into you or whatever it is, right? But then that kind of resets the clock and they become really intense. Oh, she spoke to me. You know what I mean? So you've got to pretend like they're dead. And blocking is a good thing, but you can never ever speak to them again. And the thing about stalkers is they go from obsession to obsession. Okay? So once they find their new possession or obsession, you're nothing to them, which is amazing. I've had male and female stalkers, so both are equally sucky. Steve! I had to stay with a woman once. She said I didn't have to pay anything. That shit felt too weird. Ended up buying her a big screen TV. Oh, how funny. Thank you for sharing that, babe. I'm so happy you passed the test. Congratulations. You must be so relieved. What did you end up doing, by the way? Or you can tell me later, too, I guess. How much juice do we have? Oh, 36%. I gotta move faster. Okay. What is this 7 of Wands in the upright mean for Leos during Pluto in Capricorn? Fuck. See, I'm retrograding now. You're welcome. What's the 7 of Wands in the upright mean for Leos? While Pluto is in Aquarius for the next 19 years. What's the 7 of Wands in the upright mean for Leos? While Pluto is in Aquarius for the next 19 years. So, Steve, should I get bangs or no bangs? 3 of Swords. Queen of Wands. Strength in reverse. Okay. So yeah, you're going to have to protect yourself. Now here somebody is, you have 3 people and it almost looks like a social situation. One person is like, has a head on a platter, and then other one's kneeling down. I know it's a weird painting, but this is the 3 of Swords, okay? This is clarifying the 7 of Wands. Defending yourself against heartbreak. I don't know why, because this person, this queen, I mean, this could be your energy. You're confident, you're beautiful, you're a fire sign. But you have somebody around you. I don't want to say that. Actually, I'm going to change it. The intuit I'm getting is a little different. You have to protect yourself. In protecting yourself from heartbreak, you'll also be protecting your physical vitality. Because this is your significator. It's like you have energy vampires around you. But that's not like the main theme. It's just self-protection from Three of Swords energy that just in general you'll be practicing as an everyday thing. So it's almost like subconscious, okay? So it's not a theme necessarily. You're just like, you know what, like a lion. You have a territory and you don't want somebody fucking with it, okay? That's the basic bottom line. Because you have the Emperor card in the upright. Man who's master of all he surveys, or, you know, the lion who's the master of the forest, right? The king of the forest. Because you're a master, right? Okay. Could look good. Do one of those phone apps and see how you like it. Okay. I think I'm going to go bold. Like a lot of blonde highlighting or something. I haven't done that in years. And I liked it. Anyway. Thank you for your input and feedback. What's this 8 of Pentacles in the reverse mean? For Leos, during Pluto and Aquarius, for the next 19 years. What's this 8 of Pentacles in reverse mean? For Leos, during Pluto in Aquarius, for the next 19 years. I see the word green, which means it means growth or money, but I heard green with envy. And remember, I got kind of like a jealousy thing too. Someone's jealous of your talent. I don't know if they're a Scorpio, but you avoid a tower because you've mastered something. Because sometimes the Emperor is like a CEO, right? You're experienced. You're a master. So you avoid a tower. Whereas, you know, the tower affects other people, but not you. And then you have the 7 of Pentacles in the upright, which has to do with waiting and planting seeds so you can harvest them later. But see how you see this bicyclist, someone who is bicycling like on a road through an old farm field or something, and you have this fallen tree. You're either untouched by catastrophe that's surrounding you. Like, for instance, there's floods going through Spain, right? And it doesn't matter if you live up in the hills of Spain or the hills. It's a damnedest thing that we're seeing. This is a phenomenon. I don't know what this is. Because usually if you live near the ocean, you expect that kind of thing, like storm surges. But I mean, you have huge mountainous regions getting a bunch of rain and, you know, people getting flooded out. And that's the reason why they live in the mountains, so they don't have to deal with this kind of thing, right? You might be untouched by catastrophe. I mean, this is a really lovely lover's card. You're seen as an entrepreneur, or you are an entrepreneur, and you attract attention and you attract envy and you attract people who want to be your friends. But because of your talent or your mastery, people, it's almost like when people hang out with, like, not that I would know, but you hang out with a genius, like a Elon Musk type, right? And you want to, like, learn from him, like, what's a good stock tip or whatever it is, right? You're sucking energy from them. You might get that same thing. So you're going to have to protect yourself against this. If you do fall in love, you have a 2 sevens, which has a tarot cluster mean mutual love and respect. I'm just saying. Cool. What is the main overall theme for Leos during Pluto and Aquarius for the next 19 years. What is the main overall theme for Pluto in Aquarius for the next 19 years? What is the main theme for Leos while Pluto is in Aquarius in the next 19 years? I've been waiting to meet Elon live 1.5 hours from SpaceX. Oh, wow. How lovely is that? Have you watched the launches and the returns? Now you have 3 sevens. Here's the 7 of Cups. Yeah, the 7 of Pentacles, the 7 of Wands, and the 7 of Cups. And when you have 3 sevens, it means a happy, sorry, I can't see this. I can't memorize all this. A happy outcome to something. Clue is in the surrounding cards or main question of the reading. So here, you're able to plan out the rest of your life. You have control over your options, which I think is fucking amazing. 5 of Cups is in reverse. And that means optimism. You avoid a catastrophe. You avoid an ending. And then you have the Sun. Yes, please. It seems like the next 19 years are going to be really dynamite for Leos. I'm just saying. Okay, now we're going to read for Virgos. I know we have a lot of Virgos in the crowd today. Thank God. We can feel the launches all the way over here. Oh my God, I love that. I love that you can feel them. Oh my goodness, I love that. That's awesome. Are those in Florida or Texas or California? I forget where the launches are from. Okay, Virgos. So, because I know my natal chart, I know that's going to be in my 12th house. Because born prior to 1972. What are the main themes Virgos will be dealing with? I almost said in love and romance. While Pluto is in Aquarius for the next 19 years. I heard marriage. Remember, marriage cards have come up a lot for Virgos. So it looks like we're having that space, or that energy moving to our space somehow. What are the main themes for Virgos while Pluto is in Aquarius for the next 19 years? Eight of Wands in reverse. Not great. Maybe you won't get to travel, which would be sad. Or, you know, layoffs, firings. But we already went through that. So 6 of Swords in the upright, you will be traveling. So we'll have to clarify all these. But 8th house has to do with other people's money and earned income. 6s are related to health and wellness and serving others. Oh. And then, of course, you got the 10th one. You might build a house or get a house, or you might climb a mountain, but you can see the destination. Your ambition might be sparked, okay? But you might build something. You might be able to continue or work remotely. Okay. But I mean, stable numbers. You have 8s, 6s, and 10s. They're all stable numbers. So what does the 8 of Wands mean in reverse? What does this 8 of Wands in reverse mean for Virgos? While Pluto is in Aquarius for the next 19 years. What does this 8 of Wands in reverse mean for Virgos while Pluto is in Aquarius for the next 19 years? You may relocate, actually, too, is another possibility. 4 of Swords, enforced rest. I mean, you might not have to work as hard because here you have the 8 of Wands in reverse next to the 6 of Swords. Clarified by the enforced rest. Maybe you get to rest more because here you have a promotion or raise card. This is the architect's card because you might be building a house or building a business. I'm going to have to clarify the clarifier with the Tarot of Mystical Moments. So I'm going to clarify both the 4 of Swords in the upright and the 3 of Pentacles in the upright. Okay? Brownsville, Texas. Got it. Hold on. What's this 4 of Swords mean for Virgos in the upright for the next 19 years? What's this 4 of Swords in the upright mean for Virgos? The next 19 years. What's this 4 of Swords in the upright mean for Virgos? My back hurts in this chair. The Sun card. In reverse. I mean, it's still happy. I don't know if you just don't have to work as hard in your career. And then you have the 4 of Swords in the upright again. How crazy is that? Maybe you don't have to work for some reason. Maybe you're laid off or fired, but I think you're okay because you're stable mentally. But you have these repose or supine. So I clarified, I'm like, does this mean illness or does this mean like rest? And it means rest because you don't have to work. So I'm going to clarify this card now. The 3 of Pentacles, which is the Architect's card. What does this 3 of Pentacles in the upright mean for Virgos for the next 19 years? What does this Three of Pentacles in the upright mean for Virgos for the next 19 years? I mean, you could retire too. You know what I mean? I mean, I know I'm due for retirement in about 10 years or 8 years, you know? Is it 8? I'm 56 now. I just turned 56. So, I mean, 6 years. 6 to 8 years I could retire, so maybe that's why. God. Hey, Steve, we're going to retire during Pluto and Aquarius. How crazy is that? I mean, not with each other, just, you know, we're age mates. What's this Three of Pentacles in the upright mean for Virgos? Next 19 years. What's this Three of Pentacles in the upright mean for Virgos for the next 19 years? One more. What's my hair doing? It's terrible. Okay, the Three of Pentacles is clarified by the Magician. So I was going to say communication because number 3 is communications, right? Manifesting in the idea of a house. But see how there's crosses on the window and crosses on the bread, right? Manifesting, broadcasting, healing, wishing, hopes and dreams. I think you retire or don't have to work. And I'm sorry it took so many cards to do that. I mean, this is my reading too. That's why I had to like, ooh, what does this mean? You know what I mean? Thank God. But hopes and dreams come true. Because I mean, honestly, if I didn't have to work, I wouldn't. I would just do tarot readings all day long. And I suppose, you know, take care of my husband. Whoever that may be. But then I would just do tarot readings all day long, you know? Ah, my hair. Okay, so what does the Ten of Wands mean, right? You do have a lot of action, okay? What's this Ten of Wands in the upright mean for Virgo? Oh, wrong deck. What's this Ten of Wands in the upright mean for Virgos? Ooh, 29%. For Virgos, I know what part of the problem is. Because I have it way up in. There we go. I had to look at my cell phone outside and I raised the brightness of it. What's this Ten of Wands in the upright mean for Virgos? Well, Pluto is in Aquarius for the next 19 years. What's this Ten of Wands in the upright mean for Virgos for the next 19 years? Eight of Swords in the upright. You'll be consumed with a project or real estate or work, you know, or hobby. Then you have the Knight of Cups in reverse. Yikes. That's not great. Two of Swords in reverse. Two of Pentacles in reverse. God. I'm not getting a good vibe off the Ten of Wands. Maybe you'll just be consumed with working on a foundation. I don't see a partner at all. But you have two eights in the tarot cluster, means surprise developments. Now, what's this Six of Swords? Thank God it's in the upright. What's the Six of Swords in the upright mean for Virgos for the next 19 years? What does the Six of Swords in the upright mean for Virgos for the next 19 years? Ooh. Okay. Tinglies already. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This could be your energy. Two Knights, the Sagittarius cluster mean meeting old friends. I don't know if they're a Pisces or a Sagittarius. You may travel or relocate with them. And you have three eights, which means marriage or engagement. There's a revelation of some kind. There's three eights. You may not have to work because if you're a woman, because you're married. But you'll be consumed by the home and action around a home. And maybe sometimes the Knight of Cups in reverse is someone who's controlling. Like they don't let you out of their sight kind of thing. They want you at home. So to each his own. You'll find your balance somehow. It seems traditional, but I mean, look. Hopes and dreams come true. You're manifesting. You seem happy. You may relocate with this person somewhere. And you might build a house together. Like a physical home. Like you might buy a piece of land and build a house. Because you have the Ten of Wands in the upright. And you have the Architect's card. What is the overall theme for Virgos? If you do get married, I don't think you get pregnant in any way. In one way. So you won't have your own children with this person. What is the overall theme for Virgos for the next 19 years while Pluto is in Aquarius? You have the Queen of Wands in reverse. You might be consumed with how you look, like you might get plastic surgery. Again, the Emperor in reverse is a controlling person. Ace of Wands in reverse, which comes after the Ten of Wands. You might, I don't know. Soberness seems to be a theme. Yeah, Seven of Swords in reverse. See how they're working together to make something happen? There's like no escape. And then the Magician card in reverse. I don't know. You're going to have to choose wisely because, I mean, Virgos tend to be subservient anyway, or accommodating, you know? So they tend to be attracted to more domineering partners. This person is, if you get married, they're very, very controlling. I don't know what the reason is. It doesn't feel abusive at all. It feels like they don't even want you making decisions. It's like that controlling. Not because they don't have confidence in you, but it might wear on your confidence. So you're going to have to be a little bit more assertive, like just trying to even out the playing field a little bit. Like, you know, I can choose my own clothes. It's okay. You know, like that. You know what I mean? You can choose where we go on vacation, but I choose what I'm going to wear. You know, there's going to be a lot of balance needed to make this a more equal relationship, meaning that you can be friends rather than master and slave. There might even be like a S&M component to this, at least psychologically. I don't know. Marriage is in the cards again. Someone controlling. Sagittarius, Pisces, but I mean it could be any sign, I guess. A lot of Aries energy. But you won't have to work, so anyway. You get to choose, ultimately, at the outset, so choose wisely about what you want. Okay? All right. They're not being controlling for controlling's sake. It's just who they are, is what I get. That's why it's not abusive. But it's almost they want to lock you away in a tower kind of thing. Okay? So, I'm just saying that. Now we're going to read for Libras. Hello, everybody. Did I lose a bunch of people there? Let me fix my hair. Yeah, it's time to get my hair done. But as you girls know, that's like a $400 or $500 deal for for long hair for a complete color and cut each time. So, I mean, if you go to somebody really good. The last time I really got my hair done was in Istanbul. And it was right after the city opened up after COVID. And I think I got like a $400 or $500, because I mean, US dollars is like Candyland over there. So, I mean, I think I only spent like $200, but I got like the full thing. Bangs with highlights. Okay, yeah. I'm thinking about getting bangs, but then having like layers, but then having that stark blonde kind of highlights. You know, something edgy. What do you think, babe? Apple cider. Okay. All right. Okay. That's what I'll do then. I'll set up the appointment for next week. What's coming up? What are the main things for Libras during Pluto and Aquarius for the next 19 years? What are the main themes for Libras during Pluto and Aquarius for the next 19 years? What are the main themes for Libras during Pluto and Aquarius for the next 19 years? Sorry, so when I go silent and I just keep shuffling, I'm like trying to tap into messages from like every portal. So I'm listening. Five of Swords in reverse. I forget who had this. It was either Gemini or Cancers, but when it's in reverse, you lose to two others after a battle. And Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Ooh, that's not great. Oh my God. Knight of Cups in reverse. Libras. Okay, well, you know, psychics aren't always right. If psychics were 100% right all the time, people would never go to fucking psychics. So take it how it resonates. But you absolutely have the worst reading out of all the signs thus far. Losing mental challenges, loss of money or an inheritance. Someone's not offering love. I'm just saying. So this transit appears to me, according to the cards, not great. So you can guard yourself against these. Okay? I'm here. That would be awesome. I don't know what that means, babe. Did I miss something? Did I miss something? I think I missed like an entire paragraph there. Okay. Even though they're not positive cards, nothing beats a personal reading just for you. Okay, so if you're not loving this, either get a personal reading from either me or someone else. Okay, don't tell me I'll probably guess that you're a Libra. The cards will tell me what sign you are. Anyway, this is for the group. You are going to have challenges with money, it looks like, or a lot of expenses. Or maybe you have money to spend where you can afford these kind of expenses, right? Maybe you're just not focusing on love. You lose to two people, but life goes on. You move on from the Four of Swords, experience the Five of Swords, and then move on to the Six of Swords. You know, everything is a process, right? Okay, let's clarify. Do I love these cards? No. What's this Five of Swords in reverse mean for Libras for the next 19 years while Pluto is in Aquarius? What does this Five of Swords in reverse mean for Libras for the next 19 years while Pluto is in Aquarius? So you might have fifth house, the house of social circles and recreation. 10th house, you might have career 10th house challenges. And you might have challenges in romance or challenges with water signs in general. What's this Five of Swords in reverse mean for Libras? getting the feeling that it's either going to be feast or famine for you guys. Five of Swords is clarified by the Four of Swords in reverse. You're going to have to come out of a time of rest to do battle on something that you might not be happy about. I don't know if it has to do with love or a third-party situation, but the Ace of Cups is in reverse. You lose to two other people. And I feel like a situation where you're taking care of somebody, even monetarily, and they mess around on you. I don't know if they're an earth sign. Watch out for earth signs, I'm just saying. Okay, let's move on to the Ten of Pentacles. We're going to have to move a little bit. I'm going to have to do less contemplating because we're at 24%. Okay, and we still have 5.5 signs to go. Doesn't mean less effort, just mean less pondering or, you know, silences. Okay. What's this Ten of Pentacles in reverse mean for Libras for the next 19 years while Pluto is in Aquarius? What's this Ten of Pentacles in reverse mean for Libras for the next 19 years while Pluto is in Aquarius? I heard cats meow. Might be metaphorical or literal. So the Ten of Pentacles is clarified by the Five of Swords in the upright. You win over two people. So initially you lose, but then you win. I don't know if this is a revenge thing. They're like, oh, you're going to do that? Well, I'm going to do this other thing. I'm going to get you back. Five of Swords in reverse. Or sorry, Five of Pentacles in reverse. Your faith is restored, probably in yourself or your money. Or your money is restored. Because when you have 3 5s as a tarot cluster, that means competition or unstable partnerships. 2 Cups in reverse. I think somebody messes with you or messes on you. And they might be an earth sign who's greedy. And I think you get them back. That's why the Five of Swords turns upright. And you're kind of ruthless about it because they weren't offering love or romance that was real. Am I telling you to take revenge? No, I'm not. I'm just saying, according to the cards, it looks like you do. Like you take 10 of Pentacles away from them. Guard your money, have separate bank accounts, is what that's telling me too. Separate bank accounts. What is this Knight of Cups in reverse mean? What's this Knight of Cups in reverse mean? What's this Knight of Cups in reverse mean for Libras while Pluto is in Aquarius for the next 19 years? So if you have, just like at the first inkling, like, is this person messing around? I would hire a private investigator immediately and find out. Because the earlier the better. Yeah. This person is so deceitful. This is the Seven of Swords, clarifying the Knight of Cups. Someone's a scammer. The World in reverse. Someone's just using you. You have 4 5s. That's crazy. Now, 5s are about conflict and change. Okay? And you have romantic and money cards. You have a con artist boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, husband, they're just using you. They have a side piece. I'm pretty sure. Get your own personal reading. Get your own private investigator report, okay? But you're going to be dealing with someone who's very deceptive in romantic or marriage relationships. Okay? They're all about the money and they're all about using people for resources. And apparently you're the one being used. Okay? So you can change this at the first instinct. Always trust your instinct. Like, yeah, how could you be working late if you're like a lifeguard? There's nothing going on at night. You know what I mean? So follow your instinct and your logic. Okay? There's nothing wrong with hiring a private investigator if you suspect something. If they come up with nothing, then, you know, you can feel like an asshole. You know what I mean? But trust your instinct. What's the overall theme for Libras? And so you're going to be experiencing 7th house stuff, which is just in line with your sign. You're ruled by the 7th house. You're going to be dealing with deception in the 7th house. Okay? So protect your 7th house, which means protect yourself. What's the ultimate, what is the main theme that Libras will be dealing with during Pluto and Aquarius in the next 19 years for Libras? What is the main themes Libras will be experiencing while Pluto's in Aquarius next 19 years? I'm sorry to any Libras out there. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. You'll be mastering a skill under a head honcho type. Whoever it is thinks out of the box. They're really eccentric. They're Aquarian, strong Aquarian in energy. But you master something in a corporate or institutionalized setting. And 10 of Pentacles in reverse, again, you had it twice. Now, when you have 2 tens in a tarot cluster, that means lucky break or new job. So in your job life, you'll be doing great. Your 10th house, you'll be doing great or better. But you have somebody who's going to suck that money right from you or going to try to. That's why you should have a separate bank account. Okay? Because the cards are showing that you have that energy there that will support that kind of partner actions. Okay? So you want to guard yourself against that. Okay. Can't be all unicorns. It's better if you know now. Honestly. Okay, Scorpios. Yeah. Tracker, everything. Separate bank accounts, that's key. They're just using you. Cameras in the house, nanny cams, whatever it is. Ugh, that was so icky. What are the themes Scorpios will be dealing with while Pluto's in Aquarius for the next 19 years? What are... Oh, my back is hurting, guys. are the main themes which Scorpios will be dealing with? I don't have back problems. It's just, I don't know, it's the chair. What are the main themes Scorpios will be dealing with while Pluto is in Aquarius for the next 19 years? I heard letterhead. I don't know what that means. Two of Pentacles in the upright. You'll be ambitious in money matters. You might even be moonlighting, but I mean, that's your energy, the moon. You had it in reverse, so you won't make it a secret that you're ambitious. Yeah, you're all about the money. Four of Pentacles in the upright. You'll be saving money, making money, budgeting money for a rainy day, I want to say. Just for comfort. You know? It feels like normal and happy. Okay? So, that's a plus. Not like Libras. Oh my God. But Virgos had the worst experience during Pluto and Capricorn. It was horrible. I had such stormy... The past 19 years have been very bad, but now it's evening out. Thank God. Well, it isn't like totally bad, but the first half or first 3/4 of Pluto and Capricorn sucked. But it prompted me to, you know, make changes in my career, which have been very beneficial to me. But it's been an uphill battle ever since then. And there's no way I could have, you know, now that it's over, I'm glad it kind of happened in the time period that it did, because now that I'm older and now I'm ready for the next period of my life and being open to, you know, at least marriage again, you know, and partnerships again, and developing friendships, which I've been kind of like really hesitant to do in the past 19 years. But in the past 2 years, I've been more open to it, you know, because I was the type of person I didn't need friends. You know, I was just like a homebody, and those hadn't been so great, you know, up until recently. So, yeah, thank God it's over, Steve. The next 19 years are going to be really good. Because it's going to be 12th house stuff for you and I, because we're age mates. So we'll be delving deep and studying the occult and tarot and what makes us tick, and, you know, just otherworldly stuff, even spirituality, right? Which is so much nicer than career. So let's see. What's this moon card in reverse? Thank you. Yeah, you can hold me to that. What's that moon card in reverse mean for Scorpios for the next 19 years while Pluto is in Aquarius? What's this moon card in reverse mean for Scorpios? Well, Pluto is in Aquarius. Yeah, the last job sucked, and then the job before that really sucked too, even though I was, helping veterans and all that. I worked for a supervisor who, like, from day 2 was like chasing me around the desk. I mean, he was just terrible with the sexual harassment. And then he got me transferred because I wouldn't sleep with him at all, like do anything. And, hangman. So you're dealing with revelatory energy because you have the moon card in reverse, Scorpios, and you have this hangman in reverse. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius or a Pisces. And then the 9 of Cups in reverse. But in the upright, you see this person playing a guitar and relaxing. We know that this is the wish card, okay? But it's a very mild wish card, okay? And I was drawn to this deck. I think you have answers. And maybe what you find out is not optimal, but it's not bad either, It's like, I want to say it's like the flip side of the coin. Almost like you were expecting it. But you're saving money and you're balancing money. Okay? What was I saying? Oh, so, yeah, my first job in San Francisco, I had this horrible supervisor. He was so bad. And dealing with him on a day-to-day basis, I tried to make the atmosphere, I dealt with it as long as I could. And I dealt with it like pretending it wasn't happening or ignoring it but then, still defending myself because I really needed to get my foot in the door to stay in San Francisco because I really wanted to be in San Francisco. I knew I had to be in San Francisco. And so luckily it played out the way it did. He got me transferred because, it got to a point where I couldn't even speak to him because he would mimic me, like everything I say back to him, like in a really sarcastic voice. He was the worst. Like the worst boss ever. And then he got me transferred to a building that nobody wanted because of the supervisor there. And then ultimately I was able to, find this great beach apartment and find this, new job. And I changed careers and God, my life has been so much better. But, it served its purpose being at that place. And I got to work with veterans, which I've always wanted to work with. I worked with them in Hawaii too, but he was terrible. Anyway, why am I bringing that up? There might be a reason why I'm bringing that up. Something's not your wish and there's revelations. You may do what you have to do because it makes you stable monetarily. Or it puts you in a place you want to be where you think you can grow. What's this 4 of Pentacles in the upright mean for Scorpios for the next 19 years? It's not so much bad, like it's just not optimal. You know what I mean? The Hangman is all about growth when it's in the reverse. Okay? What's this 4 of Pentacles in the upright mean for Scorpios for the next 19 years? Boom. The Fool. You might have because you have 2s and 4s, it makes sense that you have a brand new beginning. Spiritually, you're good. You're in a situation where you can manage to endure for reasons that, you know, are important to you. You may tread water a little bit in this new beginning, but you're able to save money. But see, that's why it came up. This Seven of Wands in reverse. Defensive. You're going to have to protect. Yeah, because the Seven of Swords is in reverse. Now, you'll have people around you that they're mutually respecting you, but you might have somebody around you as a subplot that makes you, you know, but you're doing it for the money. It's like a stepping stone. I'm not saying you're going to be on a single stepping stone the next 19 years. You're going to grow your money. You're going to grow your foundation or stabilize your foundation in the next 19 years because you have some kind of ultimate goal. Okay? Cool. That's amazing. So sometimes personal memories will come up because I literally have not thought about that person in like 4 years, I don't think. So, or 3 years at least. Yeah, it's been about 3 years. So, my personal memories will act as the intuit or storyline for the reading, right? What's the main themes which Scorpios will be dealing with for the next 19 years while Pluto is in Aquarius? What is the main themes for Scorpios while Pluto is in Aquarius for the next 19 years? Here you have the Temperance card in reverse. Here you could... This is the TV series Tarot, so you have Breaking Bad. You have an ultimate goal. And you're impatient to get there. But you know that there's certain steps you have to take. Certain timetables that you're kind of beholden to, you know. Like I knew I had to be at that terrible job for at least 2 years in order to make my time there matter, okay? Because I wanted a certain aspect of experience or a certain type of experience that would benefit me later on. So you're impatient to bide your time, but you know it's necessary. But you have an ultimate goal. It might even be secret. Like he was sick and he was trying to build a nest egg for his family. And here you have the Hangman again in the upright. You have 2 hangmans in the upright. So you might be dealing with a Pisces or a Sagittarius. You have 3 Sagittarian cards, but 2 Pisces cards. Okay, and see how that person's like, shh. You're doing it in secret. Your ultimate goal, or what's driving you to this goal, is being kept secret. It might be the benefit of other people around you, like your immediate family, like Breaking Bad. Or to benefit a group, like a family, right? Like he was trying to save people from serial killers by, you know, erasing them from the earth, like vigilante style, right? And you might approach your goal or getting to your goal in the same way. Just knocking people out of the way that get in your way. There's and this is just like Scorpio. You know, Scorpios have talents, right? And they tend to be very, very talented. And they're quite ruthless in reaching their goals. You know, they don't let anything or anyone hold them back, you know. So there's that. Okay, now we're going to read for, because right now we're at 17%. We're going to read for Sagittarius. We might be able to do this just in the nick of time, in a meaningful way. What are the main themes for Sagittarius while Pluto is in Aquarius for the next 19 years? What are the main themes for Sagittarius while Pluto is in Aquarius for the next 19 years? What are the main themes for Sagittarius while Pluto is in Aquarius for the next 19 years? I want to say you might, I don't know why I'm saying you might remarry. Okay? If you've never been married before, then you're going to get married. So you might be dealing with 7th house issues and ambitions. What is coming? What are the main themes for Sagittarius? Well, Pluto's in Aquarius for the next 19 years. I heard making a home. So it does feel like a marriage and creating a union that's meaningful. 8 of Pentacles in the upright. This is the Apprentice's card, okay? It's also 8th house of other people's money. Justice card in reverse. You know, I feel like you're going to get remarried. I don't know if you have to get a divorce in order to do that or what. But you might get married to the same person, like renew your vows, okay? Then you have the 9 of Pentacles. But this can mean separation too, okay? Or divorce. So we're clarified. Or it's a Libra. One of those scenarios. Not all 3. 9 of Pentacles, you're okay with being single, but I did get that into it, so I'm going to lay it on you. It comes in here, it comes out here. But you might be learning a new skill as well. So let's clarify. What is this Justice card in reverse mean for Sagittarius? Well, Pluto is in Aquarius for the next 19 years. What is this Justice card in reverse mean? For Sagittarius, while Pluto's in Aquarius for the next 19 years. Thank you for all the likes, you guys. I love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 3 of Pentacles. You're building something after a separation or because legally you have to. And that's a weird into it. 6 of Cups, it's someone from the past or someone from childhood. Page of Cups in reverse. Someone you can't let go of, a water sign. I mean, the Justice card in reverse could mean unfairness too. It's kind of screwy reading. I don't get why the Justice card is being... I mean, if you do get remarried, it might be to a former spouse. Someone from your past who you have a soulmate connection with. Or it could be someone you work with. Okay? Because you have this work card right next to it. It might be a water sign who's like obsessed with you. Okay? But you're money-wise, you're fantastic. What is this Eight of Pentacles in the upright mean for Sagittarius? While Pluto is in Aquarius for the next 19 years. What does this Eight of Pentacles in the upright mean for Sagittarius while Pluto is in Aquarius for the next 19 years? I saw the word lemon spelled out. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. You may marry somebody out of convenience. And it might be someone you work with. And then you have the Nine of Cups in reverse. This is to, again... Now, when you have 3 nines, it's litigation, which makes sense why the Justice card is in reverse. Or do you have 4 nines? 1, 2, you have 4 nines. What are 4 nines? Accomplishment. Two of Cups. Date, my date card. Okay. So you do meet somebody new, but you might, in other words, you might get married for someone that could be out of convenience, or it could be because you're older and you're marrying for companionship now rather than romantic love. You might meet them through work because you have 2 work cards. Or through your job somehow, or you meet them while you're at work, or you meet them while they're at work, or something. But Nine of Pentacles is an awesome card to have. You're joining resources with someone. But you like them more than you love them, it looks like. I don't know, it's kind of not my thing, but you do you. So let's do the ultimate outcome, or the main theme you'll be dealing with. What is the main theme, overall theme for Sagittarius while Pluto is in Aquarius for the next 19 years? Oh, I was finally able to, because, you know, I've been employed for about 3 months. That's when the medical kicked in. And I was finally, I'm on my 4th day of my thyroid medication. I've already lost 8 pounds. Because I don't know what it is. When you go off your medication for a while, it's like you gain 30 pounds. It's like automatic. And you gain it really fast. But you don't... That's all you gain. It's not like you gain more and keep gaining. It's like you gain 30 pounds and that's it. So I've already lost 8 pounds. It's all inflammation, you know? But today was the first day I didn't feel inflamed. Anyway. Just sharing, I guess. What's the overall main theme for Sagittarius while Pluto's in Aquarius for the next 19 years? So you married for spiritual companionship because it was all 9s, right? And you're ruled by the 9th house. Your overall is that you have the the Justice card in the upright. Yeah. You were divorced, remember, remarry, you get married again. Because the Justice card is the marriage card. And it's balanced. But there's like 4 people here, so I don't get it. And one looks like they're holding an hourglass. So this is like a CSI or lawyer TV series, but they were all sleeping with each other. Anyway, I think you meet this person through work. I don't know, it's after a loss or a battle. You could get remarried to the person you're divorced from. And it's very unconventional with the Hierophant in reverse. Okay. It's a little weird. I'll admit. People will find it kind of strange, but, you know, you do you. Nobody else is going to live your life. Okay, now let's read for Capricorns, Aquarius, and then Pisces. And one of these weekends, we're going to do the dowsing rods, which are straight up unreal, by the way. What are the main themes which Capricorns will be dealing with while Pluto is in Aquarius for the next 19 years? What will be the main themes which Capricorns will be dealing with for the next 19 years while Pluto is in Aquarius? What are the main themes which Capricorns will be dealing with or experiencing over the next 19 years while Pluto is in Aquarius? I'm surprised my kitty hasn't come out yet. Right now it's 6:40. Yeah, he's overslept. King of Pentacles in the upright, you will standing in your energy. What does that mean? You will be showing all the best qualities rather than the other qualities of a Capricorn. And Page or Princess of Cups in reverse. You could have a stalker or someone's not apologizing to you. And personal strength. Nice. You might have a stalker. So let's clarify that one first. So is this a person or a situation? If it's a situation, it's one that you're not going to accept apology for or are not going to apologize for. But you have two positive cards. Okay? You'll be generous with yourself. You'll be strong and healthy, it looks like, according to the cards. What's this Page of Cups in reverse mean for Capricorns in the age of Aquarius over the next 19 years? What does this Page of Cups in reverse mean for Capricorns while Pluto is in Aquarius for the next 19 years? I saw the word spelled out, yellow. So that's deception to me. So it's around you. Three of Pentacles in reverse. You might have a situation where there's training that you have to take but don't want to, or there's a demotion or a lowering in money. I don't think it's anything weird like that because you have these two positive cards. Six of Cups in reverse. I think this is a person, not a situation. It's someone you used to work with, but maybe they're into you. Four of Pentacles in reverse. You were generous to this person and they're kind of attached to you. Okay. But you have physical strength. I really don't have to clarify these cards because I know this is you and I know this is vitality. Okay? But I don't want you to feel gypped, so I'm going to clarify the strength card. What does the strength card in the upright mean for Capricorns in the age of Aquarius for the next 19 years? What does the strength card in the upright mean for Capricorns while Pluto is in Aquarius for the next 19 years? I heard caught out. Yeah, Page of Pentacles in the upright. This is physical vitality. And you'll be into more self-care than actually caring for others. Okay. 2 pages is a tarot cluster, mean trouble between friends. Maybe that's why you're not forgiving this person. And Queen of Pentacles in the upright. Nice. That's still, you know, it's a vitality card. You'll be healthy. You'll feel confident. Okay. So you can ask for anything more. It looks like you have a really balanced 19 years coming up for you. Where you're going to feel good. You might get married because the King and Queen of Pentacles is here. You might have children because the Page of Pentacles is here, right? What's the overall theme for Capricorns? Well, Pluto is in Aquarius for the next 19 years. What is the overall theme for Capricorns? Well, Pluto is in Aquarius for the next 19 years. What is the overall theme for Capricorns? Well, Pluto is in Aquarius for the next 19 years. Eight of Pentacles in reverse, you master something. It feels like strong 10th house kind of energy. And then you have the Knight of Wands in reverse. And in the upright, it's like a cop show, right? Yeah. I think you're a law-abiding, masterful king of your universe. Or queen. You're stable. You're within your element, the best parts of yourself. It looks like you have expenses, but it's because you were overgenerous to someone in the past, and now they want more. But I don't think you're just... I mean, it could be a child, too, that's asking for more money, and you're just like, nope. You're grown now, or whatever it is, right? I'm kind of getting a nope energy. Okay, now let's read for Aquarius. What are the main themes for Aquarius during Pluto in Aquarius transit over the next 19 years? What are the main themes for Aquarius over the next 19 years while Pluto is in Aquarius? What are the main themes for Aquarius while Pluto is in Aquarius for the next 19 years? Seven of Pentacles in the upright. You'll be investing and waiting for it to grow. Three of Pentacles in the upright. You'll receive training that you want, or a raise or promotion, or a higher status, and you find love. Oh my God. That's amazing. Ace of Cups. So emotionally and money-wise, you're good. That's amazing. You have one of the best ratings. As it should be. It is your age. What is this Three of Pentacles in the upright mean for Aquarius? While Pluto is in Aquarius for the next 19 years. What is this Three of Pentacles in the upright mean for Aquarius while Pluto is in Aquarius for the next 19 years? I see like a sealed letter, like someone just sealed it up and is intending to send it. I feel like it's an important letter that you're either receiving or sending out. There might be deception or theft around money. Like you might feel cheated out of a raise, but you'll get it anyway. Like you're not quite making the money or get the raise that you were expecting. And you might seek out answers in regard to that. Here you see like someone hiding in a cave with a single light and there's like an airplane going over. So this is like a modern day hermit, right? So you might keep to yourself. Like if you were gregarious before and received this promotion, kind of like think about what next steps you should, like maybe I should do something else. Because you'll feel like it's underhanded or it was oversold to you. Knight of Cups in reverse. I'm going to put that back in the deck because that doesn't make sense. Okay, so but Ace of Cups is in the upright. Seven of Pentacles is in the upright. You're still growing your money. But you're going to, at some point in the next 19 years, going to feel underpaid for something. What's this Ace of Cup in the upright mean for Aquarius while Pluto is in Aquarius for the next 19 years? What does this Ace of Cups in the upright mean for Aquarius while Pluto is in Aquarius for the next 19 years? Nine of Cups in reverse. Now remember, this is a very mild Nine of Cups. Maybe you fall in love, but you're both homebodies. That's why you don't go out carousing or drinking. Now, when I say carousing, I mean like you're more homebodies than, I do feel like there's a union of some kind for sure. But you like staying at home with each other. Then you have an Ace of Pentacles in reverse, but look at that. I want to say you built all that you want to build. Like you get the job you want. Maybe it's not optimal, but you have the relationship you want. So it feels very balanced. You might be looking for really deep answers. Now, when you have two Ace of Cups, that means a new union or partnership. So really, a big romantic partnership looks like it's in the cards for you during the next 19 years, which is just dynamite. Good for you. So let's see what the overall is, and then we'll jump into Pisces, and then we'll do an unboxing real quick, okay? Because we're going to unbox. I already showed this to Steve because I texted him, but you have the wide angle Rider-Waite. Let's see, overall theme for Aquarius during Pluto in Aquarius transit for the next 19 years. What is the main overall theme for Aquarius during the Pluto in Aquarius transit over the next 19 years? Reunion. You might meet somebody while you're out. Yeah, Lover's card. Yeah, that's what it is. You might know this person already. They might be a Virgo. But, I mean, even though you're so different from each other, because this is Mork and Mindy, okay? And just so you know, Age of Aquarius, all the UFO stuff is going to come out. We always knew that Age of Aquarius would have that aspect. So if you haven't seen my Pluto in Capricorn documentary that's on this channel, it's like the first video on this channel. I had over 1,500 videos on this channel, and then I cleared it off, and I took a year and a half off. And then when we came back, I had that documentary. So watch that documentary. It's only about 20 minutes, but it talks about Pluto in Capricorn, but it talks briefly about Pluto in Aquarius, where I talk about UFO information coming out. Okay? But you're very different from this person, but you're soulmates. So it makes sense. Okay. They might be a Gemini as well. Okay, now let's read for Pisces. And right now we're at 10%, which is perfect. Okay. As you may know, Pisces is my moon and rising. And it's in the 12th house. Lucky me. Okay. So what is the main themes coming up for Pisces? I almost said in love and romance. For Pisces, during the Age of Aquarius in the next 19 years. What's coming up for Pisces in the Age of Aquarius for the next 19 years? What's coming up for Pisces in the Age of Aquarius in the next 19 years? What's coming up for Pisces in the Age of Aquarius in the next 19 years? Ooh. I feel nervous and I'm flop sweating. So that's usually like falling in love. Two of Swords in reverse. You'll be pressed for a decision that it'll be hard to make, but you will make it because there's revelation and you'll be doing it within your element. It'll be aligned with you. And Page of Cups in the upright. It might be with a water sign your age or younger. But then, on the other hand, this doesn't have to do with love. I'm just giving you, because I had intuits, right? But putting love aside, there might be more spirituality, and you might spend money in that regard to gain more spiritual knowledge. There might be guardedness, but this feels more like indecision. And then you have a Page of Cups in reverse, or sorry, Page of Cups in the upright, which is an apology, or like you either receive apology or you give an apology. I don't know why that would be a theme for the next 19 years. I doubt that you'll be apologizing for everything for the next 19 years. But it is my apology card, so I have to give you all the possibilities before I pull the clarifiers. But this could be a water sign your age or younger. It's not a stalker because it's not in reverse. So, but you could be more, this could be your energy too, where you're just more childlike or curious about the world. See how it's staring at the Ace of Cups, right? What's this Page of Cups in the upright mean for Pisces during the Pluto in Aquarius transit for the next 19 years? What is this Page of Cups in the upright mean for Pisces during the Pluto in Aquarius transit for the next 19 years? What's this Page of Cups in the upright mean? Ooh. The cards jump out. Almost. What's this Page of Cups in the upright mean for Pisces during the age of Aquarius in the next 19 years. So yeah, sometimes I've been using the age of Aquarius because yes, this is the period of time. This is the enlightened period that the hippies talked about back in the 60s, right? Ooh. Yeah, I mean, you might be around a water sign, or you might be very materialistic. You might study the occult a lot during the next 19 years. And King of Swords, I think you're doing a lot of research. I don't know if you have time on your hands or what. I'm going to put that back in the deck. It wasn't a bad card. It was a good card, actually. But it didn't make sense. So, yeah. A lot of researching, being materialistic, but also in an obsessive way. Like you might be obsessively studying the occult. No, I don't mean like witchy stuff. I'm talking about mysteries or UFOs or, you know, some kind of mysterious, because you're ruled by the 12th house. So you're naturally interested in these things. But it might be obsessive, you know, but at least the card we don't speak of is in the upright. So that's a plus. But what are you indecisive about? Or what are you guarding yourself against? What's this Two of Swords in reverse mean for Pisces? Well, Pluto is in Aquarius for the next 19 years. You might also be trying to control your vices, I want to say, but in a positive way. Like, see how they're warding off evil spirits with that sign? I mean, it is a sign of a certain someone we don't speak of or thing we don't speak of, but, you know, it's used to, like in Italy, this is like, this wards against evil spirits, okay? So you might be researching a way. So, I mean, if you're Italian, that would make more sense to you. I mean, in Italy, you're calling somebody a motherfucker when you, literally, like, you motherfucker. You'll go like this to somebody. That's what that sign means. But you use it to like kind of like ward off the evil eye or something. I don't feel like you're doing it in a self-protective way. Like I said, you're delving into mysteries. It comes in here and comes out here. I don't know what to tell you. What's this Two of Swords in the upright mean or in reverse mean for Pisces? Well, Pluto is in Aquarius for the next 19 years. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You either can't decide on an earth sign, or you think an earth sign is a gold digger. Maybe you worked with them, or maybe you're trying to master them. King of Cups in reverse. Oh no, I don't like this. I don't like this. You might have a toxic relationship with an earth sign. But I mean, you're the manipulator, so. But you master something. upright, she's generous and giving and demure and wholesome. In reverse, she's vain, a gold digger, or greedy, you know. But here, look at this Eight of Pentacles in the upright. It's like somebody's dressing someone. In reverse, you've mastered something. So I don't know if you're protecting yourself, but again, you're the one who's in reverse. But you can't decide on an earth sign. It's basically the bottom line. Next 19 years. Good luck with that. Anyway, let's do the unboxing because we have 7%. We have 7% power left. So let's do an overall. What's the overall theme for Pisces for the next 19 years? What's the overall theme for Pisces for the next... I'm trying to see how this applies to me because my rising and moon are in Pisces. Okay, still makes sense. What's the overall theme for Pisces for the next 19 years during Pluto and Aquarius' transit? I heard I make it when I make it. So it seems to imply that you know you are in full control over the outcome of your life and you write your life because you're balanced and talented. And this is a Harlem Globetrotter, right? This is fame too. It's because it's a TV series, Tarot. Fame. So you might gain fame or, yeah, it's like positive fame because you're so talented. And yeah, you're defensive. You guard your territory. And you're a master work. You've got the Eight of Pentacles again in reverse. So you're going to be very focused on work. You have 3 eights, which mean wedding or an engagement. Eight of Swords in reverse. You are not in your head. You are not in a mental prison. Which makes the Two of Swords into like more of a, not indecision, but you're guarded. You're guarding your balance, right? You will maintain balance no matter what. And if you have to do this to somebody, then that's what you're going to do. But I think you're studying the occult. But you have 3 eights. I forget who else had 3 eights. At any rate, you might be getting married. Okay. So you're not indecisive about an earth sign. But you're still guarded with them. Okay. All right. So let's unbox something interesting. Now, the Rider-Waite, as you know, is very, is the most common and oldest complete deck. It's based off the Marseille deck, but it was developed in 1901 by Pamela Coleman Smith, and it was divinely drawn, okay? Some say netherworldly because she was part of Golden Dawn with Aleister Crowley. But this is called the wide angle Rider-Waite. So you know how we have the after tarot where it shows the Rider-Waite but a few minutes after, and then you have the before tarot which shows you a few minutes before the Rider-Waite. So you use that for trying to see what led up to a situation. And I can't get this out because I'm having problems with my grasp today. So I may have to break this box in order to even get it out. Yeah, I had to break the box. So then you have the new vision where you're looking at the Rider-Waite from behind, right? And then you have other versions of the Rider-Waite. This one is a wide angle, okay? So you see more of the surroundings of the Rider-Waite as envisioned. Now, somebody asked me a brilliant question that I don't actually get too often. And it's one every reader asks themselves whenever they're drawn to a deck. Like, is this a novelty deck or is this divinely interpreted deck, right? Comes with like little frames. So, in other words, it shows the Rider-Waite, but more of the scene. Can you see that? Like, he's not on a cliff, exactly, but he's on the edge of water that has, like, that's shark infested, right? And he doesn't see, he's in danger of making a false step. And then here you have the Magician, and you see more of the rose garden, right? And then here you see the High Priestess. And you can see you still see the pomegranate curtain behind her, but she's outside, which is kind of interesting. Same thing with the Empress. There's more of the field. And then here you have the High Priest or Hierophant. And you still see the two people, but you can see more of the church around them, right? And then the Lover's card. You can see that the Garden of Eden has a finite boundary around it, right? And it's elevated. Just kind of interesting interpretation. And then, the Hermit. Yeah, they're on the mountaintop. The Wheel's kind of interesting, right? It's more floating. The Justice card, there's more of an audience. The Death card, you see the people below them, but they're closer to the castle. And then the card we don't speak of, you can tell that they're in hell. Hi, kitty kitty. Speaking of hell, are you my monkey? Baby, you're my heaven on earth, don't you know? Oh, this is interesting with the Star card. Again, this is the wide angle tarot, and see how the constellation Aphrodite is like rearranged. See more of a landscape with the Moon card. Now let's see what some court cards look like, because we have 4% left. Here's the King of Wands with a tiger beside him. And then beautiful Ace of Cup. Really brought down from the divine. Hi, kitty, 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 the baby. And then the Two of Cups, which I love. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, G. Three of Cups. Hi, monkey, the baby, yeah. Are you my monkey? Yeah. Seven of Cups. Kind of interesting. Are you my monkey? The baby. Nine of Cups. Ten of Cups. They're like, you can see like a picnic bench, which is amazing. Hi. You my baby. Hello, monkey. Baby. So I think that's what this frame is for. So you can go, oh, okay, I get it, right? The Page of Cups is next to a seaside with a ship and a street lamp. See more of a scene with a Knight of Cup. See more of a seaside domicile with the Queen of Cup. There's a lighthouse behind the King of Cup. Kind of interesting. Three of Swords. Four of Swords is kind of interesting. It looks more like a sarcophagus. You can see more of the... Well, I mean, it looks like he's stealing from Native Americans, but whatever. Ooh, this is creepy. Right? Oh, this is fun. Two of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. Well, this is kind of weird, right? It almost makes me think that the guy being charitable is like the focus of attention. It's kind of weird. With pentacles surrounding them. Like they're thinking of money, right? And then thank you card. I had to break the box to get these out. I'm going to have to figure out how to put that together. I've been messing with my grasp. I've had trouble with my grasp all day. This was like the third necklace that I had to try and get on because I couldn't grasp it. You know, when you've had a double mastectomy, sometimes you can't grasp stuff. Anyway, there it is. There's the unboxing. But this is the first edition of the wide angle Rider-Waite Tarot. Monkey can Kim, baby can Kim. You're welcome. Thank you for being here, you guys. God, you were sitting here for 3 hours, G. Everybody else too. Thank you for spending your Saturday with me. I might start a little bit early, like 3 or 4. Because they're always 3 hours long, right? So I don't know if that's bad or good for you guys, so let me know. Do you want me to start earlier or no? Oh, did you? Oh, that is interesting. But knowing you, you probably were exercising too hard or something. Oh, did they resonate? Cool. You're welcome, Steve. You're welcome to everyone. Should I start earlier, like 3 or 4 instead of 5, like I did today? I mean, obviously, no matter what, it's going to be 3 hours, so... This chair is like... Nobody has any opinion about start times? Oh. I'm so happy you guys are here. Thank you so much. You're so good to me. Because I'm thinking either 3 or 4. Probably 3 might be a good time. Because I start feeling a little drowsy around that time, and then this kind of excites me and brings me up. We have 2 minutes or 2. So does anybody want to ask a dowsing question? Is my spirit guide Jenny here? Okay. That's crazy. Because I knew she was here. It does work better for me. Did Donald Trump win the election? Didn't I tell you, Steve, how crazy it was? I'm not asking any questions now, and they're just staying like that. Did David pass the test? Oh, yes, he did. So we're asking known. So I'm testing it by asking them questions that I know. Right? Will I be moving to Seattle in the next 3 years? No answer. Will I be moving to Europe in the next 3 years? No answer. Will I be staying in San Francisco for the next 3 years? Ooh, no answer. That's creepy. Okay. Will I be moving from San Francisco in the next 3 years? No answer. Okay. Will I reach 10,000 subscribers by next year? Oh, it's super slow. So it might be slow because they're starting to cross. They look like they want to. God, it's so slow. They look like they want to. Oh, there we go. Is Julie spying on David online? Oh, yeah, looks like a yes. Because they're moving towards each other. Yeah, that's a yes. Oh, what is this one doing? Okay. Let me, we have one left. So let me get this straightened out first. Is G Led's new boyfriend a psycho? Uh-oh. I think that's a yes. Okay, trying to resettle these. Will I be flying to Seattle? Oh, yep. Because I told you guys last week that I bought my ticket, right? How crazy is that? Okay. She's so funny. I knew it. He's obviously chaotic because it didn't just go like this right away. So I think, language plays a part, etymology, like psycho. So what does that mean? You know what I mean? Because I don't know what kind of energies. I mean, Jenny knows what psycho is, and she was here helping me with this, I feel. So it's best when you're standing against a wall. So I'm just trying to sit here against this fully upright chair, asking these questions. So, but normally I would like prepare by burning sage and all that, and like praying. Oh, you poor person. Yeah, it's not fun when they're nuts. Okay, guys, thank you for being here. You're amazing. Tell me if you want to see more of that dowsing stuff. I appreciate you all. Thank you. Okay. I'll do it then. Anyway, thank you guys. I'm about to run out of juice, so mwah! I hope you have a wonderful Sunday. I'm going to be having Bloody Marys tomorrow, too. I go have 2 Bloody Marys, and then I come home and I take a nap. Anyway, I hope you enjoy your Sunday. Have a long drive to Pleasanton on Monday. Anyway, I love you guys. Yeah, I know. Thank you guys. I love you. I'm sorry for if you're... Thank you, you too. There was a couple signs in there that had pretty not so great readings, but that doesn't mean it's destiny. It means you have energies not supporting something more positive, so you have to change that, right? Anyway, nothing beats a personal reading. So please get a personal reading, okay? Because nothing beats a personal reading. Don't plan your life around general readings. And don't ever listen to a collective reading. Those are bullshit. Those are bullshit. Okay? Bullshit. There are no such thing as collective readings. Just readings for each sign. Okay? Okay, you guys. I love you. Also, if it's not like a proper card, and they've like written on index cards and used those word cards, like, I don't know. Those are not tarot cards, okay? And you shouldn't listen to those readings. So please trust me. I've been reading for 35 years. I don't know any reader personally out of my group of readers that, I mean, we laugh at that shit when we see it online. Like, oh God, what a charlatan. Anyway, I'll see you guys. I love you. Oh, thank you, Steve. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Bye. I'll see you next week.